Living in Toronto is a funny thing. I grew up in Toronto my whole life. Man. Toronto changes after like after it gets dark. During the day, it's very businessy and like, but Toronto. At nighttime, it's Queen and Spadina McDonald's and yeah. You ever all up just walking down the street with some crackheads like, yeah, and you're like, yeah. You gotta fit in, you gotta blend in. Oh, yeah. Toronto's a funny city, you know, because it's like one of the last years I lived here was when the Toronto Raptors won the championship. Clap if you lived in the city when that happened. Man, that was my going away present, you know, because I live outside of the city. That's one of the cool things about living in the city. You get to experience things together. Like when Toronto won that year, I got to experience it with my family, everybody, my little girl. It was great. And even my parents. I got Portuguese parents. My father, near the end of the season, was like, hey, the guy on the radio say Raptors are going to win. You think so? I'm like, you don't even like basketball. He's like, if they're going to win, I like basketball. So he watches basketball, he gets into it. It's one of my favorite stories. Because at first, he doesn't really get it. He's watching, we beat Orlando. He's like, hey, we beat Orlando. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you Orlando, fuck you, you know? But then, in that second round, if you guys know what I'm talking about, it's that really famous shot that Kawhi Leonard hits where it bounces around and goes in. Guys, I'm downtown. I'll never forget, we're at a real sports bar. When that game is going on, the shot is bouncing around. You ever been somewhere where someone's like, time stood still? That was for real. There was 500 people in that bar, and the second the ball was bounced into the court, nobody said was silent. I'll never forget, the ball gets bounced in, the guy runs it to the side, Kawhi gets it, man. Dude, he takes this shot, everyone is real sports bars, just so fucking quiet. Everyone's holding each other like this. Like you've never even met the guy, but you're like, I love you, bro, let's go. No, if he makes it, we go down together, bro. I don't give a shit. What's your name? Ricardo and Mike. Pleasure, bro. I'll never forget, y'all. I'll never fucking forget. As the shot bounces, and everyone's going nuts. The ball goes in. Game 7, Raptors win. Boom, we're going to okay? As this is all happening, everyone's yelling, you know, I can hear some guy jingling from behind me. Some guy's coming out the washroom with his pants down going, we won! Dude. Just the idea of him shitting and just hearing, God, I'll wipe tomorrow. Like, you know. Dude. So all this is happening. I remember I can hear it on my phone. Just I look, it's my dad. I go, no way. I go, Daddy. He goes, holy. I go, yeah, crazy. Yeah. He goes, I never see basketball like this. Basketball the best, man. This is crazy. I go, yeah, you like it? He goes, oh my God, the best. We win everything? I go, no, this is only the second round. He goes, everybody go crazy. Why? I go, because we don't win shit. This is amazing. This is it. We might never win anything again. A second round? Jesus Christ. My dad's laughing on the phone. He goes, okay, you having fun? Enjoy yourself. I love you. I go, and as I'm about to hang up, I hear, hey. I go, yeah. He goes, hey, tell me something. Why sometimes it's 3 points and sometimes it's 2? And I was so drunk, I went, if it's the white guy, it's 2. If it's the black guy, it's 3. Hey, he believed it because he was like, oh, Toronto got a lot of black guys. Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah.
And I asked my therapist, I go, why do you think I'm like this? I don't think I asked her that way. I go, because I remember I got hurt, and then I just became like a coward, basically. Because I didn't want to get hurt anymore, so I started to be a coward. Because when you get hurt, when you get your heart crushed, it sucks. I remember it happened, and I got robbed in the same day. Yeah, it was like bad. But I mean, it was funny because when you when you get your heart broken and you do that walk where your head is down, like you can't, you can't even look at the sky. You're just like, you see birds, you're like, man, f those birds. Why are they so happy? Where are they flying to that's important? You're like kicking air, hoping it's a puddle. It hasn't rained at all. You're just kicking air. Everyone knows that guy's hurt. You're like, look at that guy, how sad he's walking. His heart is broken, right? And I knew I was getting robbed because the individual was walking across the street on an angle. I go, that's not real. It's not real. Like, who walks like that? And then they had their hand on their leg, so they were holding something. And part of me, and I saw I go, gun. That's what I was saying in my head. I go, gun, gun, gun. But part of me was like, man, I wish I could say this out loud. Because dude, I got it. You know what I mean? Because when he got close, I was like, gun, gun. And then it was a gun. I was like, I nailed it. I nailed it, but you can't say that in a robbery, right? You can't be like, hey, do I get a prize? You can't. I saw this in the dark. I should get something, right? This is how I knew it was his first time robbing and my first time getting robbed. Because a squirrel came out of nowhere and he flinched. I go, this guy didn't even watch a YouTube video. This is embarrassing, right? And he took the gun out, very scary, and he put it to my temple, right? And every time I tell that story, always dudes are like, yo, I would have grabbed the gun out of his hand and threw it in a lake. There's not even a lake in the story. You added that. How bro-y is that you add a lake in the story? I'll show you how man I am, and I'll throw it in a lake, and then nobody could find it. What? Right? And I know he can't, because this guy can't even do the push-pull door at the Dufferin Mall. I know you can't do it. I've seen you walk right into it. You're like, oh, they didn't put the sign up. No, they put the sign up. Get out, we're going home, get in the car. You're not allowed in the mall. We're just gonna get a cannoli and you're gonna take a nap. Your head hurts. Your head hurts. You gotta take a nap. You gotta take a nap, Stephen. So he had, and I can see the trigger finger. I can see it right here. And I was like, I didn't say shit. I couldn't. I was like shook. He goes, give me everything in your pocket. But I couldn't. I thought I could talk. But I couldn't. All that came out was, and when that's this, you're like, okay, that's the sound. It's like, and again, we're face to face. So he doesn't say anything, but he just gives me a look and I go, and I gave him $200 and I gave him lint. Because it was everything in my pocket. I took it literally, right? I go, and man, when you give anyone lint, it's very embarrassing. Because when I dropped the lint, he didn't say anything, but he looked at me and then took the gun and hit me in the head. This. Right? And I didn't fall. I thought I was gonna fall, bro. And I was so proud of myself. Because I thought if I ever got robbed, I would fall if they hit me with a gun. But here we are today, didn't fall. I was like, yo, I did not fall. But my mistake was when I bounced back up, I gave him a thumbs up. I shouldn't have done that. That really triggered him. And he goes, yo, run or I'm gonna shoot you in the back. And yo, I had Tim's on, unlaced. This guy didn't even give me the props for that. I don't know if anyone here has Tim's. It's very hard. They're heavy as And I took off. I'm running and I go, yo, I'm dying here. I'm dying. This is Los Angeles. I'm dying in this street, right? And in my head, I was like, yo, you should just try to deflect the bullets. I had no ideas. Obviously, I can't deflect the bullets, but in my head, I was like, try to deflect the bullets. So I just went like this. I went, yeah! Like, I just kept arching my back. Right? Kept arching them. And then I'm like, you know what? Start to zigzag. That's going to them up. So then I start zigzagging. So how crazy did I look? I was like, yeah! And then zigzag. I never looked back. I just pictured this guy just went, gave up, put the gun down, and took a cab home. That's what I thought. He goes, I'll get him next time. That was weird. But then I go into these hip-hop boutiques, and they take advantage of me because I look like this. I have weak shoulders, no confidence. I'm just like, hi, how's it going? And they know. They don't give a shit. The worst salespeople ever. First of all, you don't even know who's working there. You're getting heckled by somebody. This guy spun around, and I had a shirt in my hand. He spun around. He goes, I wouldn't buy that for you. I'd put that shit down. He goes, I'd walk it off. What the? And I listened to him. I walked it off. I go, in here or outside? I don't know. Can I spin around? I don't know. I'm gonna go around the block. What does walk it off mean? He goes, yo, don't go with your eyes. You might as well put it down. This ain't the life for you. It's a shirt. I put it down on the ground like we were in a shootout. They're always downloading mixtapes. They're not even working. They're just downloading mixtapes. And you're hassling them by coming in. The guy goes next to me, goes, "What, fam?" Like literally, I think he goes, "What, fam? What do you want?" I want to buy. Like what? I don't know why I'm the one that's at fault here. It says open, and I want to buy. I have money. He goes, "You just gonna come in here and act like you own the store?" I go, "No, I never did that. I just asked if you had a medium. That's all I did." Because they don't have, their sales tactic is just to yell at you, bully you into a product, and you're scared. They just say the craziest things, and you're like, I guess, because you're scared inside. I remember this was in Toronto, right? I don't see anyone when I walked in. I just have this item here. All I hear is, "Yo, I can tell you want that." Who is that? Is that God? I had no idea, right? I don't turn around, right? Then he says the most sexiest ever. He goes, "Yo, I can tell by your shoulders and your biceps that you feeling it." I go, "What does even that mean?" I was like, got a half chub. Like, I'm half chub. I go, "Holy is that a chick with a deep voice?" I am turned on right now. I literally turn around like this, and he turns it up. He goes, "Yo, ain't nobody on the streets got that right there." That means no one's buying it. That's not a good business. How are you moving product? He doesn't stop there. He turns it up. He goes, "Yo, you buy that you walk outside, you're just gonna fall right on your face." What? I believed him for a minute with his confidence that I walk outside and vagina just fall like suction cups, and I collect it, put it in a basket, and take it home and give it to my roommates. I go, "I found vagina suction cups." Everybody. He don't stop there, right? I go, "Dude, this is $400 jacket." He goes, "Money, fam." I go, "I need to pay rent." Rent. I go, "I'm gonna be homeless." He goes, good then, be homeless. Because 4 months from now, I go get coffee, I'm coming down the street, I see a gang of homeless people looking bummy as shit. I look through them and there's you, fam, looking fresh as shit with that jacket. I bought it. But they're not the worst. The worst is like shawarma guys. The worst salespeople. First of all, they slide in everywhere. I don't know. They always slide in. "How are you?" Like slide in. You ever see Persians? Persians are the flamboyant Middle Eastern. Persians will go, "What are you doing? Why are you sliding in? Where did you come from? What angle? What are you doing? Why is it all sexy with you guys? You ever meet a Persian? What are you doing?" No, I don't know. You're a magician without the cards. I had a friend, he goes, "Dave, do you want gum?" I go, "Why do I gotta wear a condom when I talk to you? This is too hot right now. I can't take this conversation. I busted a bit. I can't go back to work. This is awkward." This guy always says, "What are you?" It's so slow. He's like 70 years old, Lebanese man. "What are you? How are you?" Always heckling. Always heckling. If a girl comes in, he goes, "Becky." And he heckles their boyfriend. He goes, "Who's this guy?" She goes, "What?" He goes, "Who's this guy? This asshole." Like, doesn't even care. This guy dropped out of school, I bet. I guarantee you, this guy dropped out of school. You with this bum, this guy go to school 2 years. Builds a narrative. That's not even true. Goes to school for 2 years. This guy clown, do drugs, maybe the coke, the white stuff. Ever hear an Arab guy try to describe drug? The white stuff, you know, the look like sugar, the stuff he put in his nose right here, and he put here, up, and then they die like this. This cocksucker do that, right? And then he goes, he want to go to Costa Rica. Oh, I want to go. He leave you. He go. He a bunch of girls. Doesn't tell you. Tell you he's with his friend Jerry. There's no Jerry. There's no Jerry. Do you want a soda? No. What the are you talking about? You're an asshole. And they always act like they know you. They're like, "Dave, where did you?" They don't even know my name, but he's like, "Where's that shirt? When did you get that shirt? Oh my God, the shirt! Bring your eyes out. You get the Tuesday?" And you're an idiot. You're like, "Yeah, I got it last year. I didn't get a Tuesday. Stop bullying my emotions. I don't owe you anything. I just want my shawarma." But you can't because they're so aggressive that you panic. Like you have an order and then they just yell at you. And they always yell at the guy in the back. I don't know who the guy in the back is. You never see that guy. They always snap and scream at the guy here. Never. You've never seen that guy. You will never see. I don't know if he's in a dungeon. I have no idea. So I walk in and the guy goes, do you want beef or chicken?" I go, beef. He goes, okay. Do you want onions? I go, yeah. He goes, do you want tomatoes? I don't know what happened between my face, the tomatoes, and back here. You want tomatoes? He looks down, he goes, Ahmed! Ahmed, come on, man! You me, man! I tell you to fill the tomatoes from 2 days ago. Every day you do this. I say fix the, no, you do nothing. No, I don't want to hire you. I don't. My wife say hire you. I hire you. I hate your family from the village. I want to kill your father and I hope you get hit by bus. No, I know you do drug. I'm not liar. I see smoke from the garbage come up. It's not tobacco, it's marijuana. Don't lie to me. No, there's no cameras. My eye camera. I have an eye camera. You want lettuce? I need a therapist, man.